Are you feeling like your employees are not engaged or you're not getting the productivity that you feel that they're capable of giving you? In this video, we're gonna go through a handful of things that are gonna help you maximize their performance through your leadership. Before we get into the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in a one-on-one conversation, I'm doing a free coaching call that you can get on the link below and get yourself on my schedule. Now let's get back to the video. So let's talk about improving employee engagement. Most important thing is people like to feel valued and reward. So reward those that have been doing well, especially if you do it in front of the rest of the team. It's gonna show that you appreciate them and they're gonna wanna be able to perform better for the company so that they can get that recognition as well. And what that will do is just gonna boost morale and they're gonna wanna do more than what's expected from them. So always recognize your employees. You can do this in your meetings. You can do this through text message, even through social media. Your employees will feel valued when you recognize them in front of other people. Another good practice is to empower your employees. Let them make decisions. Give them the ability to fail and to find solutions. No one likes someone that is going to micromanage what they're doing. Give them tasks and let them figure it out. This will empower them to do more and find solutions when things are not going right. This helps you focus on your business to grow and move that forward, and it gives them the responsibility to find solutions and it will empower them to do more. Foster collaboration. This is another great thing that will get your team to work together and it will increase the motivation to do more. And this is give the teams projects to do, tasks, something that they could work on it together and find a solution, and they will be able to see what they're good at and what they're not good at. This gives you the ability to put them in the right position in your company. It's going to be hard for you to get productivity and even increase productivity within your team if you don't enhance your communication of what you expect from them. A big mistake business owners make, and I've made it too as well, is that we assume that they know what we want from them. That's a huge mistake. By not having that communication of what's expected from them, they're not going to be able to provide the value that you want. And that's only going to limit your goals, your targets, anything that they need to complete. They're going to be lost because of the misunderstanding. So enhance the communication, and you do it by these three things. Have regular check-ins. Do this through meetings or one-on-ones. If you're a hands-on owner and you're in the office and you get to have that opportunity to talk to your team, discuss with them how their week went. Discuss with them any of the goals or the targets that they need to complete and check in with them so that they can ask the questions that are needed for them to complete those tasks. So do those regular check-ins as much as you can. Another is have those clear expectations. Communicate what is expected from them on how to complete those goals or how to finish that task. It will eliminate any misunderstandings and excuses, and this will give you the ability to know that, hey, this is where they're at and this is what they have been communicated, and there can't be any miscommunication because we definitely made that very clear with them on what's expected. Another important thing to enhance the communication is have a feedback culture. Encourage a culture where feedback is welcomed and encouraged. This will help your team to feel comfortable to provide the feedback to you on what needs to be improved. As business owners, we only see so much. So when our teams give us feedback, welcome it and take it in and apply it if it's going to work for your business. If it's something that is not going to work for your business, communicate that with them as, I appreciate you giving me that feedback and I will consider it and get back to you. These conversations are going to enhance that communication, and it's going to help to create that feedback culture that every business should have. So let's boost some productivity from our team. Find systems and processes that is going to make their life easier. We want them to not work harder, we want them to work smarter. So find efficient processes that is going to streamline their workload and they're going to be able to be more efficient. When employees see that the owner is creating systems and processes to help the business, they're going to know that the business is here for the long run. Leverage technology to automate tasks where possible, so you can free up time for more strategic activities. Technology is going to move the company forward because it's going to make the job easier, which then you can focus on serving more people. And again, it's going to lower the workload because you're using systems and processes that are going to make your team be more efficient, which then is going to increase productivity in your entire team. So the last thing we want is employees to not be engaged and to not be productive. And one of the things that is going to cause that to go way low is to not address conflicts promptly. There's going to be some miscommunication and disagreements. So having a process to resolve conflicts is going to create a better workplace. The one thing that will lower that engagement and that productivity is going to happen when people are not getting along. So make sure they're getting along by creating those core values that is going to keep everybody in the same place. But when something does happen and pop up, you want to fix that right away. Either get them in the same room and let them talk it out, but fix conflicts as soon as you can, because it will ruin everything that you work so hard for, because it would just create that environment that it's okay to have conflicts because they won't get fixed. I've personally had to learn the hard way with this. I had to restart my team twice. An entire team of 12 people, I've had to do it twice because one bad apple ruined the whole tree because I didn't fix the conflict when it popped up. So I learned my lesson and I made sure that there was a process that whenever that conflict popped up, whatever it was, we just fixed it right away and we talked about it and we had the chance to move forward. Another common challenge is those employees that are underperforming. Create a process that is going to help them receive additional training. This is very, very helpful. Employees will kind of have this up and down performance. It's usually about 3 to 6 months where they need to get retrained on the mission, the values, and the goals for the business. So I have a process going to help those underperforming employees click back into what's expected from them, and it's going to make the engagement and productivity consistent because they can always go back to a training. Now, you're not going to be able to get the engagement and the productivity that you really desire, even if you go through all of these other steps, without creating a positive work environment. And this starts with you being the leader, following the values that you're creating for the team, following the goals, following the tasks, all of the things that you have created for your business. You're not going to be able to create that engagement and productivity if they don't see you acting on that. So be the leader for your team. Show them that they can feel supported being by your side, and the people are going to follow you because you talk the talk and you walk the walk. Part of creating a positive work environment is celebrate with them, do quarterly events, do some breakfast meetings with them, encourage them to spend time with family. When your team can enjoy the work culture and just enjoy the entire vibe that they're working in, it really helps increase the engagement and increase that productivity because you're keeping it engaged. You're keeping them productive through work and fun. So have fun with them, take some time, get to know them, get to know their families, and this is gonna increase those two things that we've been talking about. So be the leader and have a positive culture at work so that they could all feel more engaged and feel productive in what they're doing. And it's not always about work. You guys have those events and they can get to know each other, which then will collaborate to so many other things, and it just creates a better culture to be in. It's hard to be a leader, I completely understand. So really identify how your culture currently looks like and how you've been communicating with your team, and that's gonna show you the engagement and the productivity they've been giving you. So these are things that I have worked and done for my business. It has created me to be the leader for my team. So if you have a strategy that I didn't mention, drop it in the comments below. If you receive some value and you feel like you can be a better leader to increase the engagement and productivity in your business for your team, please like and share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.